I decided to why not make a little video clip right now, since I need a lot of footage if I'm going to be posting 2 times a week. But sitting on the old street tractor on the side of the road here on my way to work, hood's up. Truck just died at the intersection up here on me. Just puttered out, no power. I'm like, oh, that's a new problem. Popped the hood and found that, well, the negative battery cable slipped out of the terminal. So it shut off power to the injection pump, and because the truck was already running when it lost power, and being a mechanical truck, the injection pump just used up all the fuel that was in the line. So system is now airlocked. I've been trying to get it going here for a little bit. I got the terminal back on. They're like, oh, this will be easy. It'll fire right back up. It did not fire right back up. So I sat here cranking on it, looked in my rear view mirror, and there's no smoke coming out of that tailpipe, so we know this old 12 valve is not burning fuel. I got basic tools with me, but not the right ones to be able to get an injection line loose to sit here and bleed it on the side of the road. So I got a buddy on his way to come get me, tow me home, and we're gonna go jump in the single cab and go to work for today. But I got something to do after work tonight, at least. Get this old thing fired right back up. I'm sure as soon as we pop injection lines and bleed her off, she'll be good to go again. So happy Thursday morning.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, well, made it home on lunch here. Old gray truck was my savior of a daily today. That's what it's there for. That's a good truck for it. But got ourselves a wrench. We got ourselves a square body down in the front yard. Let's get it started. Should only need to be re-bled. Then I got my daily back. I need my daily. I like this as a daily more. So get the hood popped open here and let's see what this thing fired back up. Alright, what do we want? We want fuel. That's what we want. And we want it now. Alright, oh, I got every other injector cracked open, so let's see if that's enough for it. We got feel coming out of all of those. Alrighty, see what happens this time. Let's try the other 3. I don't know what else keeps a 12 valve from running. Unless the fuel shut off completely failed. But I don't know if it would be spraying out the lines or not. If the fuel shut off, there was, I don't know. The never-ending questions of building a vehicle. Alright, well, see what happens this time. She kind of croaked for a second. These dirty old things usually just run. It's actually the very last issue I thought about having with this is it not starting. We definitely got feel out all of them. All right. All tight again, so. Well, I will say I am stumped. She was perfect up until the moment she shut off this morning. Definitely feel squirting out at number one. Just doing them all one at a time just to see what the heck happens here. And there's feel there, but it does seem weak. Well, I'll be back. I gotta figure some stuff out.
Much later.
Alrighty, well, it is now after work and looked at the Cummins a little more after getting home. Come to the conclusion I think I shorted out the fuel shutoff solenoid. Not doing nothing, so yeah, we got another one of those ordered. I could actually go and actually take it out and try and activate it manually to see if it would start, but we'll get one here in a couple days, get it thrown in there and see what happens.
The next day.
Well, the fun project we're moving on to is for the 59. Got myself a new set of rims and tires. Well, new. But a friend of mine was able to find me a set with this weird old 6-lug of an International wheel. The reason we were looking for new ones is these are actually a locking bead rim. So, you know, everybody gets a little worried about your safety when it comes to those. So, a friend of mine on a junkyard run came across a truck that surprisingly had non-locking rim International rims with the goofy 6-lug. But they're 19.5s, and we got these sweet old matching set of radials with them. Some Armstrong Miracle Extra Tractions. I mean, these things are sweet. Really nice tread left to them. You know, there's a little bit of cracking, but they've all got tubes in them. These 3 are holding. Had to get a new tube for this one. It had been popped off the bead when I got them. So the old tube had a hole in it. Was able to order myself a new one, so got to throw a tube in there. And then we're throwing new rims and tires on the 59 tonight, so been looking forward to this one for a while. It's going to be exciting. Ain't that right, this dog? Yeah, ain't that right? Where's your ball?
It's way over there.
Yeah, he'll find it. Well, we ended up puncturing the tube. I don't know if I can, there's like a little marked there and there, there and there. There's rivets on the inside of here, and I really didn't think about it, but maybe I should have wrapped them in some tape or something. I think those might have ate into the tube on us possibly. But that wore me out for sure. So I think tomorrow I'll go and get some patches and we'll try and patch the tube and possibly give this another shot. I'll wrap the rim up and see what happens with it. But that's highly unfortunate. Really sad about that. So see what we can do from here.
The next day.
Well, got the tube all patched up here this morning. Tire taken back off and inspected and the rim inspected. And hey, get your ball. Yeah, get your ball. But got the rim inspected, tire inspected. Didn't find anything major that would have caused why it popped. So I don't know if maybe I had it rolled on itself and twisted back around and caught. I don't know. Don't know what happened, but we're gonna slap it back together here. Maybe put a little bit of a liner around the rivets on the rim just to be safe. See what happens and go from there. So, also, Dan got himself a cool little RX-7 a few weeks ago. Pretty mint little unit. Had a little fire yesterday, but he's working through that issue.
It's not an RX-7 if it's not on fire.
Something like that, I guess.
Shooting fire or on fire.
But very cool stuff to see.
piece, and I had to look for more.
Oh, we do have bubble action. Oh, it was good. All right, yeah, it must be. Damn.
Pressing up against the inside of the valve stem, maybe.
Well, how could it press up against the inside of the valve stem? The valve
on the
stem's here.
inside of the rim there, maybe that ring is just.
No, because that was fine around there. The patch is like right over here.
Right.
So. And plus, this isn't like poking through all the way, like firm to it.
Fix-A-Flat works great in tubes, right?
Yes.
Well,
It's a small leak.
well, I thought I was about to make a successful video clip, but yeah, we do have a slight leakage still. Darn it. Very sad. Not really sure what we're gonna do here. Probably just gonna have to order another tube and hope for the best, but darn. Well, see what happens from here. We'll continue.
10 seconds later.
Give you one.
See what we can get out of this thing. Oh yeah. Well, glugged a bunch of Fix-A-Flat in here, so we're just gonna see what happens. Put a little touch of it in all the rims, so those three have been holding pressure now for the last week and a half. So I'd say we're doing pretty good in that aspect, but hopefully this one's gonna hold up for us, and hopefully they're just gonna hold up with the weight of the truck in general. So time to get Jackie underneath this thing and mount some new shoes on the old girl. New shoes. Alrighty, that is a good look. Filling out the wheel wells very nicely. Bed could maybe come forward a little bit. She's getting pretty close to the front wheel well there, but thing looks great. No leak so far? That's a bonus. We'll see what it does tomorrow. Or throughout the day. Hell yeah though. Whole thing is looking good. Very happy. So, see what happens, but with any luck, we're going to the car show on these rims this weekend, so heck yeah.